One and two gave Frodo a black hole. Last page here. One and two gave Frodo a black look and parted muttering among themselves. The dwarves and the two or three strange men that still remained got up and said good night to the landlord, but not to Frodo and his friends. Before long, no one was left but Strider, but who sat unnoticed by the wall. Mr. Butterbur did not seem much put out. He reckoned very probably that his house would be full again on many future nights, until the present mystery had been thoroughly discussed. Now, what have you been doing, Mr. Underhill? He asked. Frightening my customers and breaking up my clock with your acrobatics. I'm very sorry to have caused my any trouble, said Frodo. It was quite unintentional, I assure you. A most unfortunate accident. All right, Mr. Underhill, but if you're going to do any more tumbling or conjuring, whatever it was, you'd best warn folk beforehand and warn me. We're a bit suspicious around here of anything out of the way. Uncanny, if you understand me. We don't take it all of a sudden. We don't take to it all of a sudden. I shan't be doing anything of the sort again, Mr. Butterbur, I promise you. I now think I'll be getting to bed. We shall be making an early start. We'll see that our ponies are ready to begin ready by 8 o'clock. Very good. Before you go, I would like a word with you in private, Miss Arnold. Something has just come back to my mind. I thought ought to tell you. I hope that you'll not take it amiss. When I've seen to a thing or two, I'll come along to your room if you're willing. Certainly, said Frodo, but his heart sank. He wondered how many private talks he would have before he got to bed, and what they would reveal. Were these people all in league against him? He began to suspect even old Barnabas' fat face of concealing dark designs. That ends chapter 9. I'm now in chapter 10, which is Strider. So the next chapter is J.R.R. Tolkien delves more in depth about Frodo and them meeting Strider, obviously. So Frodo pretty much what? Butterbur is curious of Frodo vanishing and all that stuff. He's like, where'd you go? I thought you disappeared. And Frodo's like, yeah, no, I'm here. But Frodo did vanish. He accidentally put the ring on. But he had to what? He took him to what? You can't tell people about the ring, obviously. He had to tell them, yeah, I was hanging out with Strider at the corner. You know what I'm saying? And what? And what? And then that's what he admitted. I was hanging out with Strider at the corner and stuff. But Butter was curious how he vanished and all that stuff, right? Because Frodo has the ring, obviously. Right? And at the end of the chapter, Butterbur wants to speak to Frodo in private. He wants to talk to him about stuff. And my guess is he's curious about Frodo a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you what? Causing what? Causing a ruckus in my inn and all that stuff. You vanish, you sing songs, you tumble over the tables, you disappear, all that stuff. And now chapter 10 is when they meet Strider. Well, they already met Strider, but that's when the other four hobbits meet Strider. You find out about the character of Strider in the next chapter. And that ends chapter 9. I'm now on chapter 10, which is Strider, obviously. I'll read 4 pages tomorrow. Alright. Sorry, guys, I feel a little bit lazy today, man. You can tell, yeah, Ivan, you're a little sloppy today. Yeah. Whenever I feel lazy, I'm a little bit sloppy. Whereas when I'm not lazy, I'm very energetic. I have so many things in my mind. I'm very, very energetic, obviously. Even when I'm sloppy, my videos are still interesting, obviously, right? It's still like watching a show, obviously. And after I watch this video, I'll go to the store, get beer and smokes, and enjoy the show. I'll pull the video and enjoy. Even though it's my videos are worse when I'm sloppy, it's still interesting, obviously, because anything I have in America on YouTube is interesting, obviously. It's special. Because you guys love watching me, obviously. And this is what you would have seen, man. You would have seen me on a David Letterman show, Jimmy Fallon show, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would have seen that fucking glory. You guys are fucking crazy. So you'd rather see me and Wife's glory behind the scenes. But the reason why you guys made this choice is because you knew, okay, even though we're left behind, at least we got to see Ida and Vijay have sex. We caused a mess in their life, obviously. We caused mess in life, but even though we're left behind, at least we get to see their movies and docs. And we get to see their trends behind the scenes. Obviously. You know what I'm saying? So even though we're left behind, at least we get to see Ida and Vijay's glory behind the scenes. At the same time, we also get to see what? We get to see their movies and I told you, even though you're going to see us behind the scenes, because you're left behind, it's a shitty feeling, it's a horrific price to pay, man. You guys underestimate the price of being left behind. It's a very horrific price to be left behind. So even though you're going to see us behind the scenes, you're still left behind. You're not saved. See what I'm saying here? And it's a very hard price to be left behind by God, obviously. Hence why you guys made this choice. I'm not stupid, obviously. Even though we won't see their glory in the public eye, at least we see their glory behind the scenes. We have to see Ida and VJ behind the scenes, obviously. And we also get to see their movies and docs behind the scenes. Even though we're left behind, at least we get to see their movies and docs. We still get to see their trends behind the scenes. At least we get to see their trends behind the scenes, obviously. That's why you made it. And we saw them have sex, and that's why you made this choice, obviously. Right? I told you, being left behind is a very hard price to pay. And seeing IMVJ's glory in the public eye is so much better than seeing their glory behind the scenes. As you would have seen the full glory of Ida and VJ if me and her were in the public eye. People talking about Ida and VJ in the news, Ida and VJ on Jimmy Fallon's show, Hollywood Reporter interview. I'm saying Comic-Con. You would have seen me and VJ at Comic-Con. Comic-Con, Ida and VJ's movies getting released at theaters, Ida and VJ on magazines. Guaranteed, me and my wife would have been featured on magazines. Me and my wife were together in Hollywood, we would have been featured on a magazine together. A bunch of magazines together. See, and you guys saw that life, man. You saw. I always wondered, oh my God, I wonder what you guys saw. I don't know what you guys saw, but I wonder what it was like seeing Ida and VJ in that glory in Hollywood. You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Ivan, we saw it. We know what it was like. Fuck, it was fucking amazing, obviously. Amazing glory, but we let our envy take over. We're envious. We didn't want you to be with your wife. We wanted to cause much life. Yeah, man. What pisses me off is you would have seen that amazing glory in Hollywood. Yeah, Ivan, we know what it would have been like had we not touched your wife. Had you and your wife had Charles as you guys. That glory was amazing, Ivan. It was an amazing glory, but man, we let our envy take over because you're wicked people, obviously. We decided to cause mess in your lives because we were envious, obviously. But you guys saw that glory, man. You saw it. You saw me in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? You saw my wife in Hollywood. You saw me and her on the red carpet together. Me and her on the red carpet together. You saw what, man? VJ knows what I'm talking about. I have the keys. VJ can see. VJ obviously knows. Yeah, I know the life. I know the life me and you would have had they not separated us. Yeah, VJ knows what I'm talking about. VJ have the keys. VJ knows. Oh my God, Ivan! Like, I saw the life had they not separated me and you. We would have been what? Me and you would have been what? The main show around the world. We would have been famous in the public eye. Me on Jimmy Fallon show. Ivan and Mary doing Comic-Con. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. Ivan and Mary and VJ doing radio interviews. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And you would have seen that amazing glory, man. And you took it for granted. And you chose rip-off sex over that amazing glory, man. That's what boggles my mind. It's one thing to see your wife have sex. It's another thing to get rip-off sex. You knew you get rip-off sex, man. You chose rip-off sex over my glory. You're fucking crazy people. And you'd rather see me and my wife's glory. You'd rather see me and my wife king queen behind the scenes than seeing me and my wife king queen in the public eye. And seeing me and my wife king queen in the public eye is the ultimate. Is what full on glory. And you guys would have had that amazing feeling of feeling saved, man. Seeing Ida and VJ every day because me and my wife in the public eye, you feel what? You feel amazing. You guys would have had that amazing feeling of feeling on top of the world. Obviously. Right? It's an amazing feeling that me and my wife feel when had you not separated us and we were king and queen, you guys would have had that adrenaline rush, feeling on top of the world because you're a part of the experience. Yeah, you'd feel a bit like shit, obviously. Ivan VJ the main show, but you guys would have been saved. You would have had that amazing feeling. Oh my God, it's exciting seeing Ivan VJ every day. It's exciting seeing Ivan VJ making these YouTube videos. Ivan VJ doing these interviews, these radio interviews. It's exciting seeing what? It's exciting seeing VJ what? VJ cracking jokes at the Comic-Con. You saw all that, man. You chose bullshit sex, obviously, which boggles my mind to say. But trust me, the reason why you chose bullshit sex is because I ordained it to happen. You're blind, obviously. But once I pay this fee and I finally peace out when I'm with my wife, obviously, you guys are finally gonna feel. You're gonna feel the pain. You're gonna regret your decision, man. I wish we just. You're gonna remember that glory. Oh my God, I remember that. Oh man, I remember that. Like man, I wish I and VJ could be born again, and we fucking just see their glory, man. Because at least we would have been saved. In other words, now that your eyes are open, you're no longer blind by your envy. Obviously, when me and wife are king and queen, you guys will still be envious. Obviously, my point is your eyes are now open. You'll still be envious, obviously, because me and wife are the perfect couple, obviously. But you're white. Your eyes are now open. And you see your evil. Whereas before you were completely blind by envy, you didn't see what. Whereas when you are for king and queen, you guys are obviously going to be a bit jealous. Obviously, you're still going to be jealousy. It's so good together and all stuff, but your eyes are now open. You know I pay my debt. Okay, even though it pisses me off and I want Ivan just being with his wife, he pays his debt. He can be with his wife now because you guys know I pay my debt obviously, and you're also crazy fucking people obviously. But because your eyes are now open, you're now gonna wish you can take that every moment back. You're gonna remember, oh my God, like man, I remember when Ivan VJ. You're gonna go back, oh my God, I remember when Ivan was conceived, and we saw that glory with him and VJ in Hollywood. Man, if only we made the other choice, we would have seen Ivan VJ in the public. Like, yeah, you're gonna regret it, man. Because now that me and my wife are king and queen, we're living the life obviously just behind the scenes. And you guys are like, man, if only we saw them in the public eye, man, how amazing of a glory that would have been. Yeah, you're looking at something amazing. And it's finally gonna hit your minds. Oh my God, Ivan and VJ's glory is worth so much more than their bullshit sex. Yeah, man, Ivan and VJ's glory is worth more than their bullshit sex, obviously. And I would choose God's glory any day over bullshit sex, over his bullshit sex. Yeah, having sex is what? It turns you on stuff. But after you pleasure yourself for common minutes, it's over. It's just worthless, obviously. We're seeing a God movie, a movie of God, Ivan interview, Ivan doing stand-up comedy is worth so much more than this bullshit sex. You would have seen me doing, guaranteed, Netflix would have called me up, hey Ivan, do you want to do stand-up comedy? Like, yeah, I'll do stand-up comedy. You would have seen me cracking jokes, man. You would have seen me be on a stand-up comedy special, man. I'm not as funny as guys like Dave Chappelle and Russell Peters. Those guys are fucking hilarious. But I'm pretty good. I'm a bit raw. Because God gave me a gift, man. I'm born with a gift. I can write books. I can sing. I can rap. I can do stand-up comedy. I'm very, very what? I'm born with a very, very what? God gave me a gift, obviously. As I guarantee you, VJ would have done stand-up comedy. I guarantee you, VJ does stand-up comedy. VJ does stand-up comedy, obviously. Right? And you guys let your WM take over and you what? You purposely cause this mess. Obviously. Now when I'm me and wife are king and queen, you're left behind, you're not saved. Amen. You guys are really, really gonna regret it, man. You're gonna wish, man. You know how VJ, you know how you see VJ in the public eye. You see VJ in the public eye. You see people mentioning her name and all that stuff because she's solo, obviously. You know how it's cool seeing VJ in the public eye with her interviews, seeing her live interviews on YouTube, seeing VJ at Comic-Con for the Rocky Horror Picture Show, seeing VJ at the red carpet. That's all that stuff is cool. Well, imagine seeing somebody like that, seeing VJ on magazines. Well, imagine seeing somebody like that for Ivan and VJ. You would have saw that, man. You chose rip off bullshit sex, man. Oh, guys, man. Oh, you're nothing but a mess, man. Oh. Told you, I'm a bit sloppy because I feel lazy right now. I can tell today you're a bit sloppy, yeah. A bit sloppy because I feel a bit tired and lazy. Whenever I feel tired and lazy, chances are I'm what? Tell I'm not as energetic, obviously. You know what I mean? Almost done now. I have like 2.5 more parts. I'm 15 minutes into this video. Right? Yeah. So once me and wife are king queen, Peace out, man. You guys saw the two choices. You would have seen me wife in the public eye. You chose bullshit sex. So once you went for king and queen behind the scenes, you guys are left behind, obviously. It's too late. You would have seen me wife in the public eye. It's too bad, obviously. You're looking at crazy international fame like you have never experienced before. You guys will see what I mean when I peace out, and I finally experience that fame, the worldwide fame. You guys are really gonna what? You're really gonna what? You're really gonna feel the pain, and you're gonna feel like total shit because you're now what? Left behind, and you're not saved, obviously. As you're looking at constant trends wherever me and wife go, when we go to what? We go to me and wife hang out in Vancouver, travel around the world. Everywhere we go, people will constantly be taking pictures, videos of my wife, trending online. It's been crazy. When me and wife are at the club, making out hardcore, constant what trends, pictures are gonna be trending online. It's been crazy. I had reached the club, making out. You know what I'm saying? At the club, making out, having a good time. You're looking at something fucking crazy. That's why you guys are feeling shit. That's why me and my wife are gonna feel so on top of the world. It's like an adrenaline rush. It's like a drug, man. So everywhere, every day when we wake up, we know the whole world's watching us. Everywhere we go, people take pictures and videos. Trends online, obviously. Me and my wife are busy looking at the trends. Same time, we're multi-billionaires and we're living life. And so me and my wife are gonna be feeling on top of the world, man. Feeling so on top of the world. It's an amazing feeling. And that's why those action social are gonna bang their asses off. Because they were saved. At the same time, what? They're feeling on top of the world. That amazing feeling me and my wife have, like an adrenaline rush, right? Those actors have that amazing feeling. Because once they've signed off for my movie, the whole world will now be watching them, tuning into their life. Because they know these actors are a part of the Last of Us movie, obviously. Yeah, these actors are all part of the Last of Us movie, and so they're all going to be tuning into their life. It's been crazy. They're all tuning into their life, obviously. That's why they're really going to bang their asses. They want to be saved. They don't want to be left behind. Because me and my wife are that special, obviously. We're fucking special, obviously. When me and my wife, I'm going to keep saying this, man. When me and my wife make out of the club, all the people at the club will feel like total shit. And those pictures, they take those pictures and videos and you see it trending online, your world will feel like total shit. You're going to feel it. Oh my God, look at Ivan Regis, the perfect couple. They're so intimate together. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel like shit. Even the couples in the club, even they're gonna feel like shit. They're like, oh man, look at Ivy. They're so handsome. She's so beautiful. He's so handsome. You know what I'm saying? They're the perfect couple. Look at them together. They're so good together. You know what I'm saying? Look at them. They're so good together. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see what. How what? How crazy it's gonna be, man. He's like all these what? Yeah, but so even the couples who are in the club, even they're gonna feel like shit because me and my wife are a perfect couple, and their relationship will kind of feel worthless. There was that. It's a shitty feeling when you see Ivan Vijay with a glowing beauty, updated Ivan Vijay with a glowing beauty. You know what I'm saying? They're the perfect couple and they're making out intimately at the club, man. And it's like rubbing your face, like killing with kindness, obviously. And they're like, oh man, look at Ivan Vijay. They're so good together. They're so perfect together, man. It makes my relationship feel like shit. It makes me even attractive couples, all the attractive couples around the world, even they're gonna feel like shit because Ivan and Vijay are the perfect couple, obviously. So me and my wife go to a club, and there's couples in the what? There's couples in the club. All these couples are gonna feel like shit when we see me and her making out, because me and her are the perfect couple, obviously. And so they're all gonna feel like shit. The couples, man. They're gonna feel like, man, like it's the same time they know me and my wife are billionaires. All the people at the club who take pictures, who stare. So when me and my wife wake up, everyone at the club will be looking and staring. They're all gonna be looking and like staring. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They're all gonna feel like shit, obviously. People will take pictures. I'll be trading online. Yeah, man. And those guys will all feel like shit because they know Ivan Regis is the main show. They know Ivan Regis is the main show, obviously. Right? They're multi-billionaires living a life. and they're all left out of that. Yeah, we know the whole world's watching them as we speak right now. These pictures we trying to lie. You feel like shit, and you know, saying, "Oh man, we're left out of that, man." It's a shitty feeling. You know, what I'm saying, because I and VJ are multiverse living a life, and we're left out of their amazing life. We're left out of their $1 billion amazing life. It's a shitty feeling, man. It's not a good feeling. Right? All those men in Hollywood who bang VJ, when they see me and my wife making out, even those men will feel like shit. Oh man, look at I and VJ, they're so good together. You know, look at I and VJ, they're so good together. You know what I'm saying? You know, look at them, the perfect couple. Even they will be what they'll feel like shit, man. And those guys already banged it. Think about it, those guys already banged VJ, and even then, even those guys are gonna feel like shit, obviously, right? The reason why they're gonna feel like shit, because I told you, there's two reasons, right? Three reasons. One, they got bullshit sex from VJ. When those men had sex with VJ, her spirit ran away, obviously. Hence, they got ripped off, obviously. You guys know what I'm talking about. Ripped off sex, obviously. They got a VJ who was trash. Because VJ is fucking gross. She's garbage. She's dirt. I would never do that. I would never have sex with that garbage, man. Because VJ is garbage. She's garbage and she's trash. Fucking trash, man. Obviously, that's what those men got. They got a VJ who's trash. So even though they banged her, they got stinky, what? Stinky, gross, dirty sex, man. Which is fucking good. Because VJ's trash, man. And those men know she's trash. Right? Another reason is the VJ I guess upgraded VJ. I got the VJ who has, you guys know what I'm talking about. I got the VJ with the glowing beauty, man. So even though VJ is smoking hot now, fucking beautiful, obviously. If you think the VJ now is smoking hot, the upgrade VJ with the glowing beauty will be fucking gorgeous. It's be fucking beautiful, man. The glowing eyes, the glowing skin. That's the VJ I get. That's the VJ I get. Obviously, I also get the VJ who's fresh. Whereas those men got a VJ who's trash. So they got a veiled version of VJ, a VJ who's trash, and VJ's spirit also ran away every time they had sex with him. And so I set the whole thing up, obviously. Those women in Hollywood, when they see me and wife make out at the club, even they're gonna feel like shit because they're all, oh my god, look at I and VJ, the perfect couple. They're all gonna feel like shit, obviously. Right? The reason why they're gonna feel like shit is because those women know they got rip-off sex from Ivan, too. Yeah, even though we had sex with Ivan, we didn't see his flesh. We didn't see his spirit. His spirit ran away. We only saw his flesh, obviously. Whereas when VJ is having sex with Ivan, she can see him. She can see the light. When Ivan has sex with VJ, he can see her, obviously. And VJ's a lucky one. She can see Ivan when they have sex together and all that stuff. Look how intimate they are together, you know what I'm saying? VJ can see Ivan when they have sex together and all that stuff. Yeah. And celebrities never feel like shit, because celebrities supposedly live the life. Celebrities live the life every what? They live the life every what? Every day. Every day celebrities supposed to live. Celebrities live the life, man. Celebrities never get jealous of what? Celebrities never feel like shit because they're already famous and they all live the life. They're movie stars, music artists, all that stuff. They're famous, they live the life, supposedly, right? Once they see items living life, even those celebrities are gonna feel like shit. Because they're a side attention, they're not the main show, obviously. Oh man, even though I'm famous and I'm living the life in Hollywood and all that stuff, I and VJ are king queen, they're the main show. And it feels like as if no one gives a shit about me anymore. It feels like as no one cares about my show, no one cares about my movie, no one cares about my magazines, no one cares about this, no one cares about that, because I and VJ are what? They're the main shows. A very, very shitty feeling, man. A very horrific feeling. Hence why VJ will be feeling so on top of the world, man. And I saved her ass fully, man. I saved VJ's ass fully. VJ will be feeling so on top of the world. And you're welcome, sweetie. You're gonna see how happy she is. VJ's gonna feel so on top of the world, obviously. Because she you know what I'm saying? She can think about this. Every time she dreams at night, she sees the light. Fucking lucky, obviously. Every time she has sex with me, obviously, she sees the light. She sees me, obviously. I don't run away. Same time, I say she's a billionaire with me, and so we're living a billionaire life, traveling around the world, buying our jet, buying our yacht, buying our clothes, building a 100 million with our car. We're living a life, obviously. Staying at suites, all that stuff. Same time, VJ is a part of that buzz with Ivan. She's part of that fame with Ivan. Wherever Ivan and VJ go, what? VJ takes what? People take pictures. Ivan and VJ together, obviously. You're gonna see me and her hanging out also. Everywhere we go, people take pictures. Ivan and VJ hanging out together. Is that what I'm saying? Everywhere we go, people take pictures of Ivan and VJ hanging out together. Obviously. Take pictures of Ivan and VJ hanging out together. And what? Yeah, look at something fucking crazy, obviously. This VJ will be floating on top of the world, man. Imagine the whole planet. The whole planet, man. The whole entire planet is what? Tuning into you and your wife's life every day, man. And you feel so on top of the world. You know everyone's watching you, obviously. At the same time, you know what? You know everywhere you go, people take pictures and videos, and you and your wife trend. And you look at the trends, obviously. It's like a drug. You feel so on top of the world. You know what I'm saying? It's an amazing feeling, obviously. At the same time, what? Me and my wife and multiple birds, we're living a life. We're living a better life. Hence, we feel so on top of the world. It's such an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling. That's why, what? My wife, when I say I save my wife's ass, I really mean it. I save my wife's ass fully, man. As I say the fucking ass, obviously. Right? Right? And once I meet my wife, you're gonna see how crazy she is. Once I meet her in Los Angeles, so once I say my final 4-day goodbyes in Elmer, Quebec, you see pictures of me trying online. Hey, I have a picture of you. I take pictures of the fans, obviously. And I fly to Los Angeles, and I what? I see my wife. Obviously, she's gonna cry. She's gonna give me this big ass hug. Obviously, we settle in that suite. I tell her I want to start Sky. She's like, VJ, I cannot do this without you. Are you with me on this? Ivan, I'm with you. I'm like, no, VJ, I'm not kidding around. Are you with me on this? Yes, Ivan, I'm with you. Okay, good, because I can't do this without you. I need your help. Once we start Sky and we pour hundreds of millions of dollars into this movie, there is no looking back. We need to what? We have to pay our actors. They have wives, husbands, and girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? They have what? They have crewmen have families to feed. 17 will most likely have families to feed. We have to pay these people. And so we need to work hard. We can't slack off. He's like, yeah, no, I'll work hard. And she'll work hard because I say the fucking ass, obviously. And she'll be so excited to start Sky, obviously. Right? But I told you, I'm going to keep saying this. The first thing V is going to say is that once I meet you, how much money did you get paid? Like, I don't know, I got paid like $5 billion, $6 billion, $7 billion, $8 billion. Holy shit, that's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? She'll be like, holy shit, that's a lot of money. I'm like, yeah, it's a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? By the way, Ivan, you gonna share that? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna share with you. Ivan, you gonna share that? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna share with you, you know what I'm saying? We go to Vancouver, we'll register for our Scotiabank Visa and our Scotiabank debit card. Obviously. Because VJ, she obviously wants to share the account because what? She wants a piece of that money, obviously. Obviously. When it's her, within her right, too. VJ's my wife. She deserves my royalties. Because she's my wife, she deserves, obviously, my royalties, obviously. But we're not having separate accounts. We're going to have a joint account. We share the same account, but we have our own cards. So me and VJ will be sharing the same account. We'll have a joint account. As most married couples have a joint account, obviously. So we go to Scotiabank, me and VJ are going to create a joint account. We're going to share the same account. We'll just have our own cards, obviously. Right? Yeah. That's what? Yeah. And once I register for that Scotiabank card and Visa, you're gonna see VJ all excited. Oh my god, Ivan, it's so cool having all this money. Hey Ivan, let's go to this store. Let's go get these shoes. Let's go get these clothes. You're gonna see all the sights. You know what I'm saying? Hey Ivan, let's buy our yacht. Let's buy our jet. You know what I'm saying? Let's buy our yacht. Let's buy our jet, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? I saw your videos. You said you want to buy your own yacht. Let's buy our own yacht, Ivan. We can buy our own jet. Let's buy our jet. You know what I'm saying? We no longer have to fly commercial anymore. We can fly privately. Let's buy our own jet, Ivan. Yeah, sure. Let's go jet shopping. We go to the place. We buy our nice $7 million jet. Because I want to get a nice like $7 million. $4 million jet's pretty nice, but it's a little cheap. It's still cheap. If you want to get a top notch jet, you gotta get a nice like $60+ million jet. I'm gonna get a nice $7 million jet. That's enough. I'm not gonna waste money and get like a $100 million jet. No, a $70 million jet's good enough. We buy a nice $70 million jet. We can get a nice like $35 million yacht, which is good enough, obviously. A nice $35 million yacht. Me and wife are gonna go. We're gonna do our shopping. Guaranteed, one of the first things me and wife are gonna buy is the shoes, and we're also gonna buy the yacht and the jet. We'll buy that right away. But yeah, VJ, we can buy a jet right away. We can buy a yacht right away if you want. If you want to, obviously. And you're gonna see VJ Ivan. Let's buy the jet. Let's buy the yacht. So let's go buy these. Let's go with the clothes. Or let's get these nice shoes. Let's get these nice clothes. You're gonna see how excited she is, obviously. Ivan, let's go to this bar restaurant. Let's go eat some food. Because the reason why she'll be excited is VJ now knows she has an unlimited bank. I mean, she has billions in her bank. She can pretty much get whatever she wants, and she doesn't have without affecting the budget. VJ doesn't have to worry about our budget being affected. Yeah, I don't have to worry about affecting me and Irene the budget being affected because me and my wife have so much money. We're fucking billionaires. We're multi-billionaires. As I told you, it's one thing to be a multi-millionaire, it's another thing to be a billionaire. When you're a billionaire, you have a lot of money in your bank. You're fucking rich. Fucking loaded, obviously. All you Hollywood celebrities know what I'm talking about. You guys are all rich. You know what it's like to live what? The rich life, obviously. But it's one thing to live the multi-millionaire life. It's another thing to live what? The multi-billionaire life. Because if you're a billionaire, you can buy a top high-end jet. You can buy a top high-end like $35 million yacht. Whereas mostly celebrities can't afford a $7 jet. It's a big on their budget. And if they do, it's a big on their budget. They can't afford a $4 million yacht. No way, it's too expensive, obviously. And if they buy a $35 million yacht, it's a big on their budget. Obviously, right? They all own nice cars and nice houses on stuff and nice clothes. But not many celebrities own jets or like top high-end yachts. No. You need to be, you know what I'm saying? As me and her, we live in the multi-million life. We're also going to build our own $100 million rooftop condo. Show my camera here.